Welcome to the temple. So, for the past 3 years or so, I've been learning manifestation. I've been discovering the laws of the universe. I've been studying hermetic philosophy, and I've been watching and learning from manifestation coaches on YouTube, specifically one in particular that I found to be the most educated on and no bullshit. And this coach is talking about all the laws of the universe, the rules, and how it operates. You might recognize this definition of manifestation, which is his definition. It's internally shifting to a degree where you're no longer emotionally dependent on seeing the outcome or seeing something change, which means that all manifestation is internal. And as long as you're looking for it outside, you will not manifest. And he uses this knowledge to help entrepreneurs and business people to achieve their money goals and desires in life. While helping people in this way is not wrong, or I don't have anything against it, there is a trap that you are falling into if you didn't define a couple of things first. So, to be successful in life, you must define what success means to you. And without knowing this, you won't know what you actually want. And the funny thing is that you, with your logical mind, cannot define what success means to you truly. There is a lot of people that define success with their logical mind, and they think, and when you're thinking with your ego, you're thinking with your animal, you're thinking with your logical mind, you're not thinking with your God mind, because an animal cannot think with the God mind. The God mind thinks for itself and then sends you pings, it sends you information through emotion for you to recognize them. So you're thinking with your ego mind and you're asking yourself, what do I want in my life? But when you use your logical mind, you start to think about these things and you start to rationalize, and a lot of people think with their logical mind and they come to the conclusion, okay, I need this amount of money, I need to do this, I need to get that. And then when they get it, they are left empty, because what the logical mind did was lie to itself, or it lied to your soul. That's the thing. The animal in you is connected to your imagination that comes from the soul. But when the animal uses the imagination, it will make scenarios and make itself believe that this is actually what you want when it is not. And this is what happens to, I think, all the people. This happens to everybody. They think that they want something, they think they have a desire, they go after it, they get it, and then they see that this didn't really make them any more complete or full. Well, actually, on the opposite, it made them feel empty, because it's like swinging for something, grabbing something that doesn't exist. You will realize that it's empty. So what is the problem with manifesting things? When people learn manifestation, they are learning a subconscious program that the soul uses to give you what you actually desire, what your soul desires and what is meant for you. They're trying to create destiny. I don't know where I heard this from, but somebody said this. They're trying to create destiny. And when the logical mind tries to create what the soul usually creates, it will just fail. because it's not meant to do it. So you learn how the universe operates, you learn the laws, you learn internal programs of yourself, you learn the internal tools of your soul, how it operates and how it brings things into existence by learning about emotional charge, trauma, fueling beliefs with emotions and energy, conviction, and you learn all these things, and then you put all that energy into visualizing the thing that you want, but the thing that you want came from your logical mind. And then when you get it, you got it, but it's not what is meant for you. It leaves you feeling empty. So you're just manifesting more distractions. So what are you supposed to do? Well, this is why I say you shouldn't learn manifestation, because manifestation is something that your soul already knows how to do. Your life wouldn't exist without your soul knowing how to do manifestation, and it's doing it at all moments. Your only job is to allow your soul to do it for you. It will lead you down the right path. So your logical mind will never make you feel full. It will never feed you what is real. Your logical mind operates on fantasy, and fantasy is a mirage of what is actually meant for you. But once you let go of the logical mind, you stop interfering with the soul's desire and you just let it lead you. So this means, in practical terms, we can take an obvious example that everybody is dealing with. You see a girl and the first thing that you see is her beauty, her face, and I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You see her ass, you see her tits. This is for most of the people. And you're like, fuck, I wanna fuck that bitch, or I wanna make this girl my girl. I wanna go out on a date with her. But you're not listening to your soul. If your soul doesn't feel attracted to it, if you don't feel some pull inside your heart and only your dick is up and your animal is attracted to the outside beauty, you will swing for a mirage and you will get disappointed. And maybe not at the beginning, but eventually the connection that you manage to get with the animal will break and your soul will be left feeling empty. So that is one example of swinging for a mirage. Maybe you wanted a car and then you go on this journey to get the money, learn entrepreneurial skills, and this whole path of couple of years trying to get a business up, trying to save money, maybe whatever your vehicle for getting money is. And you finally get the car and you sit in it and you're like, okay, what now? And then you realize this shit didn't make me full, didn't make me complete. It's because your animal used the imagination and misused it to fool itself that this thing is going to make you happy, make the animal happy, and your life will be complete now. That's the thing. So the thing that I go off on is I don't look at the animal urges anymore. I don't follow animal urges anymore. And this was like the connection thing with people, with the girls. That was the big thing I was blind on, and only recently I got realization that looking with my eyes for connection is impossible. Looking with your eyes for love is impossible, because love is an eternal thing and you can only find it with your soul or your heart or your internal tools of navigation. So now when I look at the woman, I do not get enchanted or led by the animal or fooled by the animal, because now I know that the animal operates on a fantasy. You look at the girl and you see her and you start fantasizing immediately, yeah, she has this type of look, this reminds me of this thing that I saw that I liked in some movie or a cartoon or some shit, or a game. I'm looking for these traits in the girl, and I think because she looks like this, she will have them. Or you completely get override by your lust mind, your animal sexual energy, and you completely ignore the connection part or anything, and you just think about sex. And you're like, yeah, I can feel my sexual desires with this girl. And the funny part is, even if this girl is like perfectly to your liking, how she looks, she will still not feel your sexual desires, because those are again fantasies made by the logical animal. And as soon as you do the fantasy that you did, yes, you can cross it off your bucket list, but after that you'll be walking home or just being alone, and you'll be asking yourself, the fuck, what was this shit? Like, why did I do this, you know? Why did I do this? If you're on a higher level, maybe if you're like completely unaware in your animal and you have no idea what the fuck is even happening, maybe you will be happy about it, I don't know. It's when you're learning manifestation, you are not learning how to create reality, you are learning how to create more distractions in your reality for your soul to be less able to guide you then. So these manifestation coaches, yes, if you want to get physical things, illusions, if you want to get mirages, and you want to learn these things that are natural to you, and you want to bring them up and learn them how to do them manually, feel free to do so. I do not blame, or I don't think it's wrong to do if you think it's right to do. Eventually you will find out your truth. But if you resonate with the message, and you see now that these things didn't make you complete, or maybe you're forward in the path and you experience these empty moments, now you know that there is nothing to do manually. You just have a feeling inside you that is always leading you, whether it's what to do, what person to connect with, what to avoid. So as you can see, my whole thing is not interfering with God's process of creating your life better. Your whole job is to move on the side while God leads, and you just follow. And I guarantee you, your life will be unimaginably better if you just let your soul lead you.